What's up, my Kenyan guys? Subscribe. Make sure you do hit that like button. Subscribe to Tamara Joel.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
The
Thank you.
world, bro. Welcome to Budapest.
Thank you.
You don't know where you're gonna catch us next, okay? So open your eyes and watch the next episode, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I just run into my a brother from Kenya, sharing great message to you guys. So like and subscribe, my Kenyan people. I just run into my Nigerian brother right here in Budapest. He's schooling here. You're going back home for holidays. Nice to meet you, brother. So where exactly are you from Nigeria?
I'm from Kaduna State.
Kaduna State. Oh, shout out to my Kaduna people. One day, your son go come back home because they say charity begins at home. So one day I'm coming home. Yeah. So anyway, how is life of African as a student here? You have been living here, studying here. So what can you share? Your experience to Africans all around the world, black people.
I've been going to school here for 2 years. I go to University of Dublin.
Okay.
I'm in my second year, mechatronics engineering.
Electronic engineering?
Mechatronics.
Mechatronic engineering. You are learning here. You are studying here. Okay.
Yeah. Overall, I would say, compared to other countries over the world, Hungary is quite peaceful,
Okay.
especially in terms of racism and communication with black people. I would say I've not had any racist experience because I
Okay.
have. I
Okay.
think I've had there are some experiences where you can say, okay, this one it's
It's
not
a-
really. But there was one where I was chased by this guy with a weird weapon. It was around 10 p.m. Three of us we were going to another guy's house to chill. Yeah. So we ordered a taxi. We went downstairs to get inside the taxi. Taxi was not there. So we ordered another one. We were waiting for the next one. Then this guy, he was dressed in all black. His face was covered. He was walking past. We didn't know, we were not expecting anything because it's not actually abnormal to see someone wearing all black. Because we need to wear all black there. So we were walking and this guy passed and he screamed nigger once. And okay, all of us looked at each other and we could not believe it. So we just allowed. He did it again. We looked at each other and we just laughed. And he did it again. Then he started walking away. Then he started walking back to us.
Okay.
And it was like, it was me he saw. And he targeted me and he started swinging this weapon.
What kind of weapon is it?
It was a chain.
Okay, Shane.
Yeah, it was hung to his trouser. So he thought it was this fashion
Stuff,
Yeah,
okay.
he thought it was fashion. He now brought it out. And I saw it like, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? Started swinging and walking towards me.
Wow.
He was screaming, nigga, what are you doing in my country? Something like that. But like, at the same time, some white people saw me across the street and they were the ones that called police. So it's complicated, but that's just the way it is.
Hungarian people that call the police that such a thing is
They were
happening.
even apologizing to me and everything. I was like, it happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
There will always be wicked people in the world.
Yeah. Why am I doing this? Is because they have asked. Most of our people want to know how our people are faring all around the world. So if like cases like that in the streets, sometime you can tolerate it because every country, we have bad boys in the street. You understand me? So people that claim to be bad boys, so-called bad boys in the street, they are everywhere. But if it's not something like me, I have one of the worstest one that was in Cyprus. That one was in a restaurant. If you don't want me to buy, you don't want black people to buy in a restaurant, you just immediately we come, you just let us know and we just go away. Or you write it in front of your restaurant and we walk away. Not that you collect my money and now you disrespect me. So that is where I got angry. The video is also in my channel, which is titled, if you are here, if you haven't seen that video, the title is Don't Go to Cyprus Until You Watch This Video. Watch that video, because that is how the thing, it was too hot, it was too rampant. So at the end of the day, I cannot be able to resist it, so I just have to share. And I share even little bit, because the day I am leaving, I'm taking the bus. I went to take the bus that will take me to the city where I will live, I will fly. I get to the bus is just coming. So I was asking the driver that, excuse me, is this the right bus? Do you know the way the guy answered me? Yes, this is the bus, don't you see it? I said, okay, thank you. I just go away. I said, thank you. I just go. I answered it the way he answered me. Then after, it does not end there. When the boss is leaving, then I went to sit down just near to the front seat. There was no sign of COVID or whatever. He told me, don't sit there. I said, for what reason? He said, it's because of COVID. I said, is anything look like COVID here? I was talking, I said, look, even you, your face, you even look like a COVID. Imagine that. So at the end of the day, I don't, because I've received a lot, I've seen a lot. I've already done video and a lot of people have already complained about it. So I just make it, I just ignore him. So when I went to sit down behind, in the back, another white lady come and sit there and he didn't say anything. You see that? So I was like fed up. I said, it's not important. So let me just go away. So as I was going, after 2 to 3 stops, the lady went down. And now a sister, our sister, a black girl, now come inside the bus, get in the bus, and she sits there. So I was now expecting him to react. There is where I will tell him what I've been seeing. I will confront him direct. I was waiting for him to react. Just like he knew that someone is watching him. He didn't say anything. So as he didn't say anything, that is why even the video, I didn't even say that. So, you know, this racism of a thing, if like this kind of public transport places and restaurants is not fair. The government or people in charge have to do something about it. That is why I was like a little bit, I was sad. If you watch the video, at some point it's very sad because when I listen to what I've already seen, I share only little of experiences of people. So this is how it is. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing, brother. I wish you successful studies and I hope you get your diplomas and make us proud, make Africa and make Nigeria proud. Hello, brother.
How are you?
I'm fine.
My name is Foster from Ghana.
Oh.
I am studying in Budapest University in Science and Technology.
Oh, great.
I started 2019. I'm supposed to finish on 2021. I have a little problem with the lecturer who is continuing failing me, so I have to pay school fees now to retake the course next year. So I just have this part-time job and Luna electric bike.
Okay.
If I see the tourists and they are interested to hire this, I take them to the...
These bikes?
Yeah, it's an electric bike.
Okay.
I take them to the office and office will take care of them. That is what I'm doing for now.
Okay.
And the next year, February, I will start the school again with only one subject keeping me. I finished everything. I finished my thesis, but only one subject left for me to graduate. And that one is not my area of specialization. It's a different department program. So I'm so frustrated. But my piece of advice to those who are trying to come here, now Europe has changed. If you are a youth coming here, they say skill. What skill do you have? You may have a bachelor or master's in electrical engineering, but you need to have an additional skill attached to it, which is software.
Yes.
Computer software. If you have those 10 attached to your desk, fine. It's easier to get a job here.
Okay.
So every job you are looking for, they say skill, skill, skill.
Yes.
I ask myself, what is a skill? The person already have a degree in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, but they say skill.
You have to have some experience.
Experience or
concrete,
additional certificate, what is like software, Java, MATLAB, Python, those things that they needed now.
Okay.
So my advice to the youth, if you want to come here, education will be a better place. But somehow may say that, oh, you are there, you don't want us to come. That is not the case.
This is what they are thinking.
When you come, which particular work are you going to do? That is a problem. Which work will use you and help you?
Okay, like for example, why I'm doing this now also through the Association of Other Africans, why I'm doing this is a lot of graduates, a lot of people that have they finished school, they are lucky, have a very good job back home. Some even have business. Because of the dream, everybody wants to come here But because of that, they leave their job, some sell their business and come. And when they come, when they see the reality, most got frustrated and
Yes.
even killed themselves.
I am frustrated now, to be frank with you. I cannot even go back to my country now. I have not finished my school.
Okay.
So I cannot, even when you go back, getting job is difficult because you have a European certificate, a master's in electrical engineering. So before someone will take you in our government, forget it, you will not get.
Because
the
they
person
know
you
that-
take, definitely you take the position. Because 2 to 3 years to come, you have a foreign certificate. There are a lot of things we learn here. You are coming to implement it. Something like lifeline maintenance. We
Yes.
normally experience a lot of light off. Here, they celebrated 70 years without light off here. And we learn those things in the school. You can work in the power line. There will be a power in the line. And you work on that line without, getting any shock. They have a clothes that they wear. They have every protective clothes that they wear. You will not feel anything. In the whole Africa, our high voltage is 330. Here, they are local. Local one is 400, which is higher than our higher one in the whole Africa. You understand? So when you get a knowledge, you acquire a knowledge here, and you go back to your country to implement it, they will not allow you to do it. So the best way to stay here and hustle is better.
This is our problem.
Bigger
Because most of our experts, after studying abroad, our government, as you said, they are not allowing you people to help us. For example, they are also, I don't know, scared of the salary they will pay you, or
Yeah.
they know
Sure,
after
sure.
some years you have to take over the position.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
if the youth, you don't allow the youth to have important position in our government, how can the future be bright for the nation? So, and again, why I'm doing this, most of us, we are spending our hard-earned money to come over. And today, you are a very good example. You are stranded. Master's degree,
In electrical engineering.
electrical engineering. Today, you are stranded right here in Hungary. Now, are you working on your profession right here in Hungary?
No.
No.
Nobody, even here, if you don't understand the language, it's very difficult for you to get job on your field.
Wow.
You do different job altogether. They don't care because you don't understand the language. You cannot work in their electrical department or their energy sector. No.
No matter how good you are.
No. If you are lucky, because we have a foreign company here, the cross they also have here is, if you are a new company or foreign company here, you need to take their citizen first.
Okay.
So the language is there. They put the language as a cross. If you don't understand the language, you cannot get a job in their, energy sector.
Yes.
We have a Volvo car manufacturing company from Germany, Belgium, Eton, that is Eton Electric from America. If you don't understand the language, it's very difficult for you to get a job here. So what we do, if you are in, people have PhD, what they are doing, you may not even like it. The job they are doing, we call it a physical work, packaging things.
It's like totally, it's like labor work.
Yeah.
How can a master's degree, a PhD doing a labor work? It's an error.
Physical work.
It's an error.
You'll be lifting, how do you call it, box, 50 kg.
That is what
25 kg.
you don't supposed to do.
No, that is not your field.
You're supposed to be in the office.
But you need to survive. You cannot stay here without work. How am I going to pay my school fees February to June? I'm thinking about it. Now, my rent finished. I'm looking for money now to rent. You cannot live here. You cannot even stay with your friend. The system is in such a way that if they have been seeing you visiting your friend all the time, they'll be asking your friend, why are you allowing your brother to be coming here? So if that be the case, either they will sack you or you relocate. Yeah.
Wow.
There is a camera in the front of your door. So you rent a place alone. So if I'm stranded and I want to
Come and squat.
squat with my friend, they will not allow you.
Wow.
My friend will say, okay, I will manage you for 1 week, 2 weeks. Then you have to what? Get an apartment.
Wow.
So it's very, very difficult here. Even sometimes food is another problem because of this kind of war. Every food price rise in the market.
Yeah, it's the same thing almost all around the world now.
Yeah. So you can imagine the way we are. Stranded. And how can you do? This is what you can do.
What about, for example, do you have, okay, because of your studies, so you have your permit of stay?
My permit will expire soon.
But with your study, will they renew it normally for you?
Yeah. When you finish here, when you finish school, they will give you only nine months job searching permit or job seeking permit. Only 9 months. By UK, they give 2 years. Germany, they give 2 years. But here they will give you only 9 months. After 9 months, if you don't get a job, go back to your country.
Wow.
Go back to your country.
So you have shared a lot. You have shared a lot. I hope our leaders should started making room for us because.
Are you sure your leaders will do this?
I hope. And also for people who have been like spending their hard-earned money, my brother, research very well because people have great job back home, great business. They sell their business, they leave their job, come to Europe, and most of them are stranded. They are cleaning ground, which their boss in Nigeria, who is their boss in Ghana. But because everybody wants to come here because of the so-called thing they believe, and now many people cannot even make it.
No.
Some are even frustrated. Some even take their life by themselves because of the frustration.
Yeah, because if you are okay in your country and maybe you are fed up, you want to move, there are kinds of job you do here. You will not even like it, but you don't have any choice to do it.
Yes, because when you come, you have already stranded. You are trapped. Yeah. So when you are trapped, you cannot do anything. Now, because our leaders, some politicians try to, stop this thing, but they cannot stop it. But the only way, our leaders are not helping us, and our brothers and sisters are dying every day. So the only way, that is why I'm making these videos. So many people say, Joel, why Joel is doing these videos? I have my reason. Now you have heard from me. The reason for me doing this video is to help people. If you are good back home, you can come for holidays and come and see first. So that you will see what Joel is doing is true or not. Then you will, if it's okay for you,
fine.
It's fine.
People will come, they will not even, spend 1 week, they'll say they will go back home because this is abroad. They thought when you come to abroad, you just fetching the money. No, it's not like that. I do cleaning job in Germany, cleaning people toilet, bathroom,
masters of electrical, whatever.
Engineering, that's what I do.
Electrical engineering, cleaning,
mobbing.
Now it's even additional diploma, which means, if, for example, if it's at home, normally you cannot even start. You start in the office. You start in the office. You are a boss.
Yeah, even I supposed to teach in tertiary, but when change of government came, they say you don't have PhD, so they cannot take you. So because of that, I need to force and leave the country. I'm supposed to teach in tertiary.
In Ghana.
In Ghana, but they say PhD. You finance yourself. You take care of yourself from bachelor and masters, and then you are about to move to tertiary. They say PhD. Doing PhD in Ghana, do you know the amount of money you pay? It's not easy. By the time you finish, they will not even allow you to finish. They will be failing you. But when you come to Europe, you are serious. You finish your PhD and go away. But our own people will not allow you. You pay huge money.
Corruption.
But Europe, when you get scholarship, you come and do it free and go back. But our own country, they will not give you a PhD free. It depends. Yeah.
I hope God will help us that these people should change their way of doing things.
We pray so.
So thank you very much for sharing, brother. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. I am Joel TAMARA. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you will get notified of my upcoming videos as I take you to every country on earth. Until then, have a wonderful and inspiring day. Bye-bye.